please, everybody clap your hands.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is not well known for its romance. Almost every version has little to none, with the most common being the relationship between Turtle allies April O'Neil and Casey Jones. Romance for the four main Turtles is pretty rare, but not completely non-existent.
I am going to remind you in advance that I am very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving a fuck!
Hey! That sneaky little green nerd just stole my date!
You know, if you say things like that, Casey, they may turn out to be true.
Why?
The 2012 series is actually the first with April are never cute. They're more awkward and uncomfortable.
Bada bop boom pow.
Not that I think you're pretty. I mean, you're not ugly. It's just that I go.
Don't fight it. You'll thank me later.
That is a grown-ass man hitting on a teenage girl. Why did you approve of this, Nickelodeon?
Because you're the first thing in this city that doesn't bore me.
This is the most controversial of all the romances. Like Donnie and April, Leo and Karai being romantic interests doesn't come out of nowhere, but unlike April, Karai's relationship with Leo is a mix of two others, her 2003 counterpart and the 87 character Lotus Blossom. Leo has the least amount of love interests out of all the Turtles, as the only one besides Lotus and Karai is the character Raven Shadowheart, but it's only in an alternate possible future. While the lack of love interest for Donnie led to its own headcanons, Leo's have led to others, which might be culminating in Rise. Please, they actually have a really good setup for a relationship in the initial episode. They show a shared skill in studying Jiu-Jitsu, as well as some really good interactions as to how Karai will be as a character. Also, how their dynamic can play out, and it's super fun to watch. I actually want to sit here and describe every interaction they have in their relationship, because it's genuinely really good. Every interaction builds off one another, and yeah, their dynamic is pretty classic Batman and Catwoman, but it still feels unique to them. Early on, Leo expresses actual reasons why he likes Karai. Karai is fun, and he doesn't get to do a lot of that as the responsible one. I also love that Leo is a lot calmer about his crush, but still gets to be excited about it when he goes to talk to April. And she also gets to freak out over his crush, while also being a grounded voice of reason to remind him,
"'Cause she's in the Foot Clan!"
So originally I had a comment about how Leo and this dynamic between Karai and Leo keeps up throughout. And if she was Splinter's daughter, that would make them brother and sister, and that would make that incest. The TMNT 2012 writers, who air their show on Nickelodeon, would never do that. And then the season 1 finale hit.
Miwa?
Okay, I'm going home.
The writers had the option to not make Karai and Leo related after they made them love interests, but they did. And before anyone goes,
but they're technically not related.
Technically, if you use the word technically, you're already in trouble.
Now Leo eventually learns that Karai is Splinter's daughter, but it doesn't mean that the romance subplot goes away after that. Nothing ever happens. They don't kiss or form a relationship, but they're still very obviously implying that something might happen between the two. Karai knows that Leo likes her and will flirt with him to get him on her side or to distract him. And this happens before the sibling reveal, but it happens after as well. Like, no one ever goes, "Hey, it's weird that Leo has a crush on her sister."
The more I replay this part, the more I imagine myself doing this.
But they don't treat it like she's not their sister.
Wake your brain dead ass up. Wake it up, I said. Wake your brain dead ass up. Wake it up, I said. Wake your brain dead ass up. Wake it up, I said. Wake your brain dead ass up. Wake it up, I said. Wake your brain dead ass up. Get the fuck up off the couch. Time to get your body moving. Don't just sit there and lay and slouch. Yeah, your brain might be gravy. Not coming back like it's Brady. But once you hear this sick-ass rap, your brain will be fixed. Well, maybe. Wake your brain dead ass up. Wake it up, I said. Wake your brain dead ass up. Wake it up, I said. Wake your brain dead ass up. Wake it up, I said. Wake your brain dead ass up. Wake it up, I said.
But Raph will constantly call Karai Leo's girlfriend, and Donnie has made a couple of comments about it. By the way, I saw a comment on Tumblr saying that Splinter actively encouraged incest, and I don't like the way they handled any of this either, but that never happens. He never encourages anything romantic between Karai and Leo, even before he knew Karai was his daughter. You don't need to make up lies to say why you think this relationship is problematic, guys. And it's very obvious that making Karai Splinter's daughter was set up from the beginning. You don't introduce a possibly dead daughter without the need for a reveal later. Chekhov's baby and all that. So why make Leo have a crush on Karai if they knew that this was going to happen? And I pretty much have said everything I need to say about this relationship. Because the writers should have chosen either a family relationship or a romantic one, not both. Or neither. Honestly, they never fully commit to either, but that's a different video. So
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, I made some brownies. They're on the table. I'll be out in a sec.
Okay, I'll be waiting. Maybe you can wait with me. Who are you? Who are you? I should be asking you the same thing. Who are you? I'm just here to meet an underage girl. Look, man, what do you want?
Can we kick it in the future together? Just you and me for a little while?
Aw, I would love that, Mikey. Maybe someday.
now we have Mikey's romances. And if Donnie's are the most annoying and uncomfortable, and Leo's is the most controversial, then Mikey's are the most boring. Sorry to the shippers, but they're very clearly the least popular ships among the canon ones. You can't see which weapons they have, but that issue was co-written by Dave Sim, who once characterized women as without a glimmer of understanding of intellectual process, as well as said and did a whole bunch of other misogynistic and gross stuff that you can read about on his Wikipedia article. So I tend to ignore this moment. And before this romance even starts, there's a major problem. As 30 seconds before Renette appears, Mikey says,
Dude, I'm never gonna have a crush on a girl. No way, no sir.
Last November, I watched the Enola Holmes movies and the Wednesday series on Netflix. Aside from them both being about teen girls who solve mysteries, both also
Me not giving no.
There's no incest, no stalking, no disrespecting of boundaries. It's just kind of there and pretty standard. But I think that the only reason that this romance happened might be because of casting. In the 2012 series, Mikey is voiced by Greg Sipes, while Renette is voiced by Ashley Johnson. This series makes it the fourth time that they've portrayed a couple. First in Teen Titans with Beast Boy and Terra, then in Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. I'm sorry about the pauses, the only way I can say that. With Jinmei and Chiro, and finally in Ben 10 with Kevin Levin and Gwen Tennyson. The first two having Ciro Nieli, the creator of the 2012 series, on production staff. I don't know if they've ever been in a project together that doesn't have the two as love interests. So either one of the two things happened. Either they decided that Renette should be Mikey's love interest and cast Ashley Johnson, or they cast Ashley Johnson and decided that Renette should be Mikey's love interest. But other than that, there isn't really much to say about it. Mikey flirts with Renette for a whole episode, they share a kiss, she comes back for a 4-parter later, and the same thing happens. On the other hand, fandom is gonna fandom, and if you don't expect to ever see some post comparing relationships on social media, then you'd be wrong. Why have we gotta make two bad bitches fight each other when they can just make them date instead? Granted, this is one of the few times polyamory isn't seen as a viable solution to a love triangle, but that's because the fandom likes to infantilize 12 Mikey all the time. So does the show. Has only ever appeared in 12. Please put her in more things. She's the best new character to come out of the show. So is there any good romance in the show? Well, to go back to Shenny, she and Karai are somewhat coded to be a couple and are even shipped by one of the writers. So I choose to believe that they're canon.
Wow, it's almost like people cam still ship sings. Amazing.
Duh!
First of fucking all, you didn't say you shipped them unless I skipped past something you said they were canon. So I pointed it out, and you're going to talk to 'em like I'm some kind of stupid person.
Then there's Bebop and Rocksteady, which also get the same big giant cartoon heart that half the turtles get when they see their love interest for the first time. So take that how you will.
Bebop and Rocksteady had those hearts because they were excited to get paid by Shredder. What the fuck are you on about?
Also tied for 5th for the most gay thing in TMNT, right behind O3 Leo Sagi, Rise Leo, actual LGBT characters, and whatever it is Krang and Shredder have going on. I don't count Shen and Yoshi as an actual romance because she's just a device to be fridged to fuel his man pain arc. For the turtles, there's only one good romance in the show.
Leo?
Will you marry me?
Yes, I love
Is this
it.
a rescue or a romantic comedy? Come on.
What are you waiting for? Now's the time for kissy nose.
Oh man, that was pretty funny, not gonna lie. Yo, what? Oh my god. What, dude? Why are you still here, bruh? Because I still work? Duh. Just face it, I replaced you already, dude. Man, no you didn't, bruh. I'm an OG. You know how long I've been used for? Yeah, and how many different iPhones you've been with? Man, my still works better than you, I bet. And I still charge faster than you. What? No, you don't. Let's ask iPhone. iPhone, is it true? Hell nah, bruh. Get this hepatitis charger out of here. I've seen you with so many iPhones. You ain't loyal. What? But iPhone, I used to charge you up. Just like you did with the iPhone 5, 7, 8, 8 Plus, X, XR, 11, 12, 12 Pro Max. You're used up, bro. You don't work no more. But I'm an OG. Look, bro, your days are over, dude. Just face it. I'm the one they use now, dude.
Raph and Mona are adorable.
Come on, people, no time for kissy face. What's with you two?
Aw, that's so cute.
The most well-liked and is the and out of all the love interests, she has the best introduction. because we spend more than 3 seconds with her before Raph starts to fall for her. She is tough, a great fighter who can stand up for herself and can easily throw him across the room like he weighs nothing.
Never been hit like that before. It was kinda nice.
Raph in this show really is the definition of,
you want a girlfriend who not only could kick your ass, but will do so upon request.
Amanda Hottie? She's like bigger, stronger, and probably a better fighter than you.
Exactly. What a woman.
Totally get mutants like Karai, but alien lizards?
I can't believe Raph has the hots for a big newt.
I know, right? He's got weird taste.
Sir, you are into your sister.
Nobody asked you. Don't you have, like, laundry or something to do?
Facts, bro. Ain't nobody asked for your opinion, woman. Now get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich like you supposed to. Stop. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm not serious. I'm joking.
Also, Raph is the normal one in every version.
Who asked? Who asked? Who? I didn't ask. Did you ask? Did anybody ask? You said no? Alright.
He's never had a human love interest, sticking to mutants and aliens, which is what Eastman and Laird want because they don't like her human ex-turtle romances. I can see why. But the Raph's to impress her when he catches up to her, he still makes sure to actually put saving everyone else first. They can be added to my straight passing couples I actively like group. Congrats you two, this is a high honor. So cute. Aside from the fact that I don't like every couple he sees while being sad over his girlfriend.
I am going to remind you in advance that I'm very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving a fuck what you think.
Now get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich like you supposed to.